Okay, I'm a little out of sorts. I don't know if this is working. I'm not on my computer. I'm on the girlfriend's computer. It's making weird noises. I'm not on his software right now. I'm just a little overwhelmed right now. There will be no intro. She's packing, and it sounds like she's killing something in the closet. This is all a lot. This is a lot for me, baby beavers. This is a lot. So this week's topic is a baby beaver turned. What are you looking at? Don't watch me. So a baby beaver turned 18, and she wants to know what it was like when we turned 18. Do we have any advice for 18-year-olds out there? Well, when I turned 18, I actually turned 18 in New York with my best friend who I was in love with at the time. She did not know that. I kind of knew, but didn't really know what it was about. I just knew I had these feelings for my straight best friend, and I wasn't sure where to place them. So we came up to New York for my 18th birthday, which is so super cool, and I'm actually surprised that my parents allowed me to do this. So I was living in Florida, came up to New York to celebrate my 18th birthday with my best friend who I was madly in love with, and pretty much that was the way I turned 18, which is awesome, but not so much when you're pining for a girl that you can't have because she's straight and you don't know if you're gay. So that is how I spent my 18th birthday, pretty much staring at her and thinking horrible, dirty things, when back then I was like, this isn't good, this is not good. I should have known. I should have known. Hindsight, too, is I wish we would have had a queen-size bed instead of the two twins we had. Maybe then I could have figured it out. But it didn't happen. It was 2 beds, 1 hotel room, me turning 18 in New York City with my best friend. So it was a good birthday. It was a good birthday. We tried to get into a couple of clubs and couldn't get into them because we weren't 21, and we did a lot of sightseeing around the city, went to the Empire State Building, and that is the sum of my 18th birthday. Now, any advice? My high school experience sucked tremendously. So 18 was the birthday itself was really awesome. The year, not so good. I was in love with said best friend, and it was a whole lot of mess. It was a lot of journal writing, of me trying to figure myself out and not knowing if I was coming or going. And I kept on writing in this journal that I'm not gay, so I don't understand why I feel this way. That was my 18th year. Was like a lifetime after school coming of age gay story. However, if anyone out there is having a shitty 18-year-old year, or just high school in general, you are not alone. It was incredibly crappy for me as well, and college was awesome. So like AJ said, it gets so much better. High school is just one of these like tricky ages and tricky years where I feel like you grow up super fast because you're trying to figure yourself out and you're trying to figure out your surroundings and where you fit into life and where life fits you, and you're kind of still stuck in that small town where you were, or a big town, but regardless, you're stuck in the place that you were born, the place that you were raised, and you're just like, it's confining and you can't really figure yourself out in that environment, I don't think. So I ended up still staying local for college, but college really allowed me to kind of figure myself out where high school did not. So my 18th year was a confusing one, and I did not have a good time at all. But the minute I entered college and I got a new group of friends and I started going out to a couple of gay clubs and I started hanging out with a couple of gay people, and then I kind of started getting curious about women. And then I started, what is making these noises? What's making these noises on your computer?
My chat thing for work.
Ah. So, yeah. So the minute I started kind of opening up my environment was the minute I started figuring out where I fit into life and the bigger picture, and started figuring out that I was a giant homo and that I was perfectly normal at 18. I just didn't know I was gay. So that's my 18th year story. I don't know if I could edit this or what's going to happen to this. So let's hope this works, because I'm just going to slap it up. I'm not editing. I don't know how to edit with this program. It's the new iMovie. I don't use this. I think the other beavers may use this, but I don't use this. It's confusing. Like my 18th year. Very confusing. So I will see you all next week. Mwah. Bye, guys.